30. You know, we're doing summer through the Psalms, and this series is choosing joy. Psalms 30, look at verse 5. I got it. Psalms 30, verse 5. When you have it, say, I got it. For his anger endureth but a moment. In his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. I simply want to talk about today, joy is coming. Joy is coming. Joy is coming. New Jerusalem, my brothers and sisters, there are some seasons in life that feel like they were never end. Have you been there? Some nights are not measured by the clock on the wall. They are measured by the tears on your pillow. They are measured by the unanswered questions in your mind, the heaviness of your heart, and the battles you are fighting that nobody else can see. You can be surrounded. Have you been there? You can be surrounded by people and still feel like you are walking through the night. You can have faith and still experience frustration. You can love God and still carry grief. You can know scripture and still have moments when your heart hurts. Because faith, watch this, does not make us immune to pain. Faith gives us the strength to endure pain without allowing pain to have the final word. David, y'all, he understood what it meant to experience emotional darkness. He knew the pain of rejection, the pressure of opposition, and the loneliness of difficult seasons. Yet David also, Sister Martha, understood that no matter how dark the night became, darkness could not cancel the faithfulness of God. That's why he could declare in the B clause of Psalms 35, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Notice, y'all, that David does not deny the reality of weeping. He does not pretend that the pain is not painful. He does not tell us that believers will never experience dark night. Can we be honest with ourselves? We've all in here experienced some dark nights. He says weeping may endure. That means weeping may come into your life. It may sit beside you for a while. It may follow you through a season. It may even make itself comfortable. But I like this. It cannot stay forever. I want to help us out today. We need to get to a place where we smiling all the time. Weeping has permission to visit, but it does not have permission to remain. And the word may reminds us that our pain is temporary. Our tears have a time limit. Our troubles have boundaries. The night may be difficult, but the night is not permanent. Y'all, I'm about to shout by myself. You may be crying now, but joy is coming. You may be hurting now, but joy is coming. You may be confused now, but joy is coming. You may not see the sunrise yet, but joy is coming. Can I help somebody out this morning? Morning does not arrive because the night decides to leave. Morning arise because God had already commanded the sun to rise. Y'all missed that. And the same God who controls the morning also controls the duration of your night. Let me do this again. Your pain has an expiration date, but God's faithfulness does not. Your season will change, but God will remain the same. And if God has kept you through the darkness, you can trust him to carry you into the night. So today, I just came with a simple announcement for every person who has been crying through the night. Don't give up in the dark. Don't surrender in the struggle. Don't let the night convince you that morning is not coming. Because if God brought you through the night, let me do that again, he can certainly bring you into the morning. And this text shows us three truths. Don't put them up yet, Nariah. It shows us three truths about the night season of life. We have the reality of weeping, the restraint of weeping, and then, y'all, we have the return of joy. Because I'm convinced after 11:59, 12 o'clock got to come. Psalms, y'all, can I preach like I really feel? Psalms 30, y'all, is David's testimony that God had lifted him out of a season that could have destroyed him and turned his mourning into celebration. David had experienced God's displeasure, endure a dark night of weeping, and discover that trouble may last a season, but God's favor lasts a lifetime. That's why it's all right when folks fall out with you, because here's the reality: God ain't gonna do it. Let me do that again. Season comes and season go. Friends come and friends go, but God is a constant friend. This psalm is David standing in the morning, looking back at the night and declaring, what made me cry did not have the power to cancel what God promised. The night might have shaken his faith, but it could not stop the morning God had already scheduled. His tears distorted his vision, but they never erased the promise, because what God has spoken, y'all, will outlive what you're going through. And some of us have been in some situation where we thought we were going to be in that season the rest of our life, and then come 12 o'clock. Can I help somebody out today? You may not be able to see what God is doing, but your inability to see it does not mean God has stopped working. Your present pain cannot cancel God's previous promise. What he spoke before the night is still true in the darkness. So trouble may change how you feel, but it cannot change what God said. The season will expire, but the promise will survive. Now, when I want to help us, because when David speaks of joy, he's not merely talking about happiness. Because see, some of us are happy because it's based on what is happening. Did y'all get that? Happiness depends upon what is happening, but joy depends upon knowing that God is still faithful. Let me help somebody out. There's some folks who've been happy for a season, and the same things you used to be happy about, you ain't happy about no more. Y'all about to help me preach. Because here's what I discovered. Happiness can disappear when circumstances change, but joy remains because God has not changed. And that ought to be something to shout about, that the joy that we have, it can't be taken away. Joy is a settled confidence that even when life is not good, God is still good. Let me do that again. Even though there's some things in my life, but here's the reality: God is still good. And that ought to be a word for somebody who's going through some situations in your life. that even though it might not be my way, sir, God is still good. I might not get the right report from the doctor, but God is still good. I might not have money in my pocket. My change is strange. My credit won't get it. Here's the reality. God is still good, because this is what I know about God. He will. Can I do that again? I said he will supply all of my needs. And then when I delight myself in him, Sister Joyce, not only will he give me my needs, he'll give me some desires. Joy, y'all, it's the assurance that, Brother Hector, you hear me? It's the assurance that your present pain is not your permanent position. Joy does not mean you'll never cry. It means your tears do not have the final word. That is why David can mention weeping and joy in the same verse. Biblical joy is not the absence of sorrow, y'all. It's the presence of hope in the middle of sorrow. There's some folks who've been going through, and you trying to figure out why they still shouting and they still going through this and going through that. You're trying to figure out why they still can raise their hands, and here you are trying to figure them out, and they got something on the inside. And here's the reality, Trail, if it's on the inside, it ought to show up on the outside. Are y'all hearing me today? So you can have tears in your eyes, y'all, and still have joy in your heart. Because the joy is not based on what you see around you. Joy is rooted in who you know is with you. When I know, Sister Allen, he won't never leave me, nor forsake me, I'm in good company. I can walk through the valley of the shadows of death, and he's with me. I'm in good company. First thing we must see in the text, as I already done ratted it out, is the reality of weeping. Weeping may endure for a night. Watch this. David begins by acknowledging something we often try to avoid. All right, let me help somebody out, because men, you were taught when we were growing up, we were taught by the older men not to cry. Am I the only one who was taught that? You're a big boy. Big boys don't cry. Have y'all heard that? And here we are trying to be like we some men, and after a while our emotions get the best of us, and here come tears, and we're trying to figure out why that's happening. Let me tell you why. Weeping is a part of life. Are y'all hearing me? Let me do that again. Men, weeping are a part of life. I've heard some men say, boy, every time you pray, you get ugly and you start crying. But here's the reality. I know what God has done for me. I know who I'm praying to. I know it ain't no good to pray to somebody who is perfect. Are y'all hearing me? He does not say if weeping comes. He says weeping may endure, because life has a way of bringing us face to face with disappointment. Life has a way, Sister Jackie, of bringing us face to face with discouragement and difficulties. There are times when people will disappoint you. There are times when plans will fall apart. There are times when prayers will appear unanswered. Seasons will change without your permission. Life will change you. It will leave you carrying pain you never expected. And let me help somebody out. And being saved does not make you exempt from suffering. Do I need to do that again? With our saved self, act like ain't nothing gonna be going on with us. And here's the reality: some things is because we just getting old. Give me an 80-year-old man trying to run like he's 20. Are y'all in here? So we're not, just because we're saved don't mean we're exempt from suffering. Faith does not mean you will never cry. Faith means you know where to turn while you are crying. David, let me help somebody out. David was a worshiper, but he still wept. David was anointed, but he still hurt. David knew God, but he still experienced dark nights. And you can be faithful and still become frustrated. I want to help us. You can be strong and still become weary. Y'all like y'all ain't been there. You can trust God and still have tears in your eyes. Because your tears are not evidence that you have lost your faith. Sometimes they are the evidence that you have been carrying something heavy while still holding on to God. And every now and then I be praying like Jacob, God, I'm not going to let you go. Are y'all in here? I'm not going to let you go until you bless me. So y'all, I've discovered that weeping represents those seasons in our lives when the weight of life becomes too heavy for words. Sometimes you cannot explain what you feel. You can only cry. Y'all been there? But here's the good news. Can I tell you the good news? God is not intimidated by your tears. Your tears do not make you weak. Your tears do not make you less spiritual. Your tears do not mean God has abandoned you. Sometimes crying is the language of the heart that still believe God is still listening. Are y'all hearing me? Even believers have dark nights. But the darkness around you does not mean that God above you has disappeared. Here's what I'm saying. You may be crying, but you're still covered. You may be still hurting, but you're still held. You might be walking through the night, but you're not walking alone. And if God is with you in the night, morning is already on the way. Somebody ought to be shouting back with me, joy is coming. Can I push? Not only is there the reality of weeping, but Neriah, there's also the restraint of weeping. Stay with me. The text says, again, weeping may endure. Now that word may lets us know that weeping has permission, but it does not have durability. All right, let me help somebody out. It may enter your life, but it cannot take ownership of your life. It may occupy a season, but it cannot control your destiny. And David teaches us that trouble has limits. Weeping can stay for the night, but it has been denied permission to remain forever. All right, y'all missing me. The night may feel long, but the pain may feel heavy, and the tears may seem endless, but God has already established a boundary around your burdens. This is what I was studying this deacon burden. It blew my mind because the Hebrew phrase translated may endure carries the idea of lodging for the night. It's like a traveler, y'all, who is permitted to stay temporarily but must leave when morning comes. All right, let me try to put this in your lap. Imagine, y'all, a traveler checking into a hotel late at night. He may bring his luggage, occupy the room, and stay through the darkness, but he does not own the hotel. Y'all missing me. His name is on the room for the night, but when morning comes, he has to check out. Y'all missing this. That is what David is trying to get us to see about weeping. Weeping may check in, but it cannot move in. Let me do that again. Weeping may check in, but it cannot move in. Let me have somebody, only the choir hear me. Weeping may check in, but it cannot move in. sorrow may lodge in your life for a night, but it has no permanent residence because it only has an overnight guest. I'm trying to get there. Weeping may unpack its bags, but it cannot change its address. All right, let me help somebody out. It may lay down beside you tonight, but when God calls the morning, your sorrow has to check out. Y'all missing me. Tell your tears you can stay tonight, but you can't live here. Because joy has already has a reservation for the morning. All I'm saying is trouble have limits. That means your trouble cannot stay one moment longer than God allows. And again, the same God who permits the season also controls its duration. The night does not decide when morning comes. God does. You may not know when the season will end, but you can trust the one who holds the clock. And God knows how much we can bear, how long the night should last, and exactly when to tell your trouble your time is up. Weeping may have moved in for a night, but it never received a permanent address, because pain may be present, but it is not permanent, y'all. Trouble may have season, but God has already scheduled its expiration. Your tears are on a timer. Y'all about to hear me. Your trouble is on a lease, and your night is on God's schedule. And when God says it's over, morning has to come. Finally, y'all, I'm out of here when I tell you this. I'm hungry. Not only do we see the reality of weeping and the restraint of weeping, but lastly, y'all better shout with me because I see the return of joy. I want to do it right here. The text says, but joy. I said, but joy cometh in the morning. Again, I said this weeping may lodge for the night, but joy is already on the way. David does not say joy might come, could come, or may come. He declared with confidence that joy is coming. Y'all hearing me? Night has never been able to cancel morning. Darkness may delay what you can see, but it cannot destroy what God has scheduled. Morning is God's reminder that no season of darkness lasts forever. And that's what we would normally sing sometimes on Sunday morning. I'm so glad. Are y'all in here? That trouble, y'all know the song, don't last always. If you are still in the night, do not surrender your hope, because the fact that it is night means morning is next. So I discovered that God specializes in bringing light after darkness. In Genesis, darkness covered the deep. But God said, let there be light. Israel walked through the darkness of Egyptian bondage, but God brought them into the light of freedom. Jesus went into the darkness of the grave on Friday, but early Sunday morning, he rose with all power in his hands. And the same God who turned darkness into light, bondage into freedom, and crucifixion into resurrection is able to turn your sorrow into singing, your mourning into dancing, and your pain into praise. And we'll do better knowing that there is darkness in our lives, and we'll have a song to sing, something to dance about, knowing that after a while, morning is coming. You might not see the light yet, But that does not mean morning is not coming. The sun begins to rise before you can see it. And while you are still standing in darkness, God is already working beyond the horizon. And that's what I like about God. When we don't see him working, he's still at work. When we don't see him moving, he's still moving. When we don't think he's blessing, he's still blessing. And I've discovered if God brought you through the night, he can certainly bring you into the morning. You survived what was supposed to silence you. You endured what designed to destroy you. And if God kept you while it was dark, you can trust him to carry you until the light breaks through. Night had its turn. Tears had their moments. And sorrow has their season. But somebody ought to shout with me, but morning is coming. Y'all ought to shout back with me, but joy is returning. And God is about to make the light break through. You cried in the darkness, but you're going to shout in the daylight. You went to bed with a burden, but you're going to get up with a blessing. The night tried to break you, but God used it to build you. And y'all, when morning comes, you'll have a testimony that said, I made it. Are y'all in here? Am I preaching to myself? Well, let me preach to myself then. Sometimes, right, you got to encourage yourself. I made it through the night. I've still got my joy. And there ought to be somebody here saying, I made it through the night. And I still got my joy. Can I leave you with this story? There was a little boy who was terrified of the dark. One night, Brother Childs, a terrible storm knocked the lights out. The entire house went black. Thunder was roaring. The lightning was flashing. And the little boy began to cry. His father walked into the room, sat beside him and said, son, don't be afraid. The storm will not last forever. The boy looked at his daddy and asked, Daddy, how do you know? His father pulled back the curtains, pointed towards the horizon, and said, because morning is already on the way. The boy said, well, Daddy, I can't see the sun. The father answered and said, you don't have to see it to know it's coming. The sun is still moving, even while the night is dark. And y'all, and that's all I came to tell somebody today. You may not see your morning yet, but God is already moving in your direction. You may still hear the thunder, but morning is coming. You may still see the lightning, but morning is coming. You may still feel the darkness, but morning is coming. Can I help somebody out? The sun does not need permission from the darkness to rise. And the joy of God has appointed for your life does not need permission for your trouble to show up. And here's what I'm saying. Night had its turn. Tears had their moments. Sorrow had their seasons. But God has already told us morning is coming. Can I shout this on good authority? Get ready. Y'all missing me. Let me do that again. Get ready. It's time to rise. So hold on through the night. Hold on through the tears. Hold on through the pain. Because if God kept you while you were crying, he will carry you until the light breaks through. And when morning comes, you You're going to look back at the night that tried to break you and declare, I cried, but I'm still here. You'll look back at the night. I hurt, but I'm still here. You'll look back at the night. I bent, but I didn't break. You'll look back at the night and say everything that tried to take me out, God promised me there will be morning. I went through the night, but the night didn't take me out. Are y'all hear me? Yes, sir. And there ought to be somebody who can lift up their hands and testify with me. Joy is coming. Somebody ought to testify with me. Morning is coming. Somebody ought to testify with me. Breakthrough is coming. Somebody ought to testify with me. Healing is coming. Somebody ought to testify with me. Peace is coming. Weeping I'm trying to let it go, y'all. Weeping. I'm trying to let it go. Weeping may endure for a night. Well, y'all ought to know what the other side say. Yeah. Y'all ought to know what the other side says. Let me do that again. It's called crowd participation. Weeping may endure but a night. Joy. Woo. The doors are open. Joy. I said joy. You know, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Joy comes in the morning. And that ought to be our good news for this week. We might be going through something even now. That's just a dark season of your life. But here's the reality. Can I talk to you, Sister Claude? It's just a dark season in your life. But here's the reality. If you're a child of God, joy is on the way. There's some folks who can testify. I've had some dark seasons. It ain't been too long ago either. But at the end, oh Lord, it has to check out because somebody else got reservations. My joy got reservations. Here's the reality, y'all. If you go to a hotel, you can't check in the morning. There's a certain check-in time. Sometimes it's 3 o'clock p.m., 4 o'clock p.m., but never in the morning. But here's the reality. God reversed that thing and said, hey, when morning comes, you got some reservations. Joy. Woo. The doors are open.